Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our Wicked Watts Wednesday case files. I hope you guys are all having a wicked, awesome day. No pun intended with the topic. Hi, Joe. How are you? I like your profile picture. It looks good. I'm so stoked for Saturday night, meeting up for dinner. It's going to be awesome. Okay, let me just get my other device here, and then we're going to jump right into what we're going to finish off what we're doing with the text messages. I don't know how many of you guys have seen all of the text messages. Okay. And I hope you guys are all having a great day. TGIS, thank goodness it's Sherry. Yeah, I'm excited for sure. All right. Hi, Gigi. What you just heard? Joe and I have been speaking on and off for a couple of years now, and he lives in Winnipeg, where I was born and raised. So we are actually going to go and meet for dinner. And I'm pretty stoked. So, okay. These, of course, were Shanann's text messages to her friends in regards to her relationship and Chris and what was going on. You're excited too? Really? I'm so excited. I'm going to get all dressed up fancy schmancy. This particular message was in regards to Shanann's upsettedness, against Cindy and Ronnie, grandparents of Celeste and Bella. Hi, Billy. How are ya? You doing good? Right on. Damn autocorrect. Look at the first sentence. That's my ducking kid. Too funny. Who else gets auto-corrected when they're trying to use the F-bomb and it puts in duck? Google and Apple are so smart until I see that. And I'm like, yeah, you can tell I'm mad, but that's what I mean to say is duck. Too funny. Right? I get so irritated when it corrects my words. Like, you don't even know what I want to say. Makes you say things you didn't intend to. Yeah, no kidding. Too funny. This was one of the messages that Shanann was telling her friend that she had returned gifts that the Watts family has sent to the girls after having a conflict together. Gigi's just laughing. I'm having a raspberry tea. Hi, Susie. How are you, honey? Another night in silence, she's saying about Chris. And this was August 3rd. So the incident happened literally 10 days later, after he was seemingly completely checked out of the relationship between his wife and him. Sorry guys, I'm trying to cook as I do this. Tight schedule today. I just got off of work at 5, rushed here to do this one, and I have another thing to do at 7. So you were sitting here last night waiting for me to come on and you realized it was Tuesday. You're so cute. Oh man, that's funny. You're probably like, where are you, Sherry? That's cute. And like, okay, so if you guys see this message, Shanann is saying that Chris claims that there's nothing wrong, which means he was given the opportunity to sort of have that hard discussion about things that were bothering him within the relationship and marriage. And he just didn't take that opportunity at all. He had already turned away towards Nicole Kessinger, as so many of us know. So it's sad to see the breakdown of it, though, because this happened like 10 days before the actual crime. And she knew that something was wrong. She knew something was off with him. I mean, after 8 years of being together, obviously she's going to know when something's off, right? But to confront him, to try to talk about it and work through it, and he just keeps closing out on her, you know, I think it's kind of a sign, you know? Take good care of my girlfriend. Aw. Your girlfriend. Billy, I thought that was Susie that said that for a second. And then I look over and it's your name. Too funny. Yeah, that's exactly kind of my point, Susie, and that's very true for you to bring up. It was like he was just done already. He had made up his mind. He was already turned away from his family, his children, and his wife towards Nicole Kessinger and, you know, whatever life they were living, right? Which we all know was like sex 5 times a day. Ay, ay, ay. I love that. Billy, today I was at work and somebody told me that I sound like a Texan. And I was like, really? So I was like, y'all have a good day. They just laughed. Super cute. This is more of the argument between Shanann and the Watts family. Too funny. Yeah, I think that situation, I'm just reading Shanann's message here. It was really, really not cool of Cindy to, you know, jeopardize the safety with the allergy and stuff. I don't think that's something that should be played with. So I can understand her being really upset about that. You can't stand the Watts family, Rebecca Richardson. Well, you are entitled to your opinion, my dear. I do think that they made some shitty decisions at some points, where it was more fighting with each other than trying to make something work. In your face. Hi, Jennifer. TGIS, thank goodness it's Sherry. You're listening. You guys have to eat barbecue sandwich. Yum. I know I'm cooking at the same time. I've got chicken breast going on right now. I know, right, Susie? Honestly, I have said it before. I seriously believe, like, if Shanann would have been a vicious type of woman, that whole incident all in itself would have brought out the mama bear, the tiger in her. And, she handled it with class and dignity and stood her ground and put her foot down and stuff. That's kind of commendable, you know? But I mean, at the same time, she felt like she was battling this all by herself because Chris was already checked out of everything and kind of stuck in the middle of everything, I guess, But yeah, for sure. Shanann's message here saying that she slept on the couch. She's tired of him not having balls to stand up to his family, which could diminish her level of respect for him. And during fights, it could get a little bit, mean, but we'll never know exactly what was said between their fights, really. But I mean, as outsiders looking in, I think it's really obvious, what the problems were, and it's really obvious what standpoint she was on versus he was on. And because we know the behind the scenes of his life, and we know about him choosing Nicole Kessinger, we can really see it crumbling here, which is really sad. She's pregnant, she's got 2 girls, and now she has to deal with, perhaps a divorce and moving and, all kinds of crazy turn your life upside down type of changes, and I could imagine that being super overwhelming. I think she would have handled it with class and dignity if they would have just went that route. But I've said it before, like, one person can want something as much as they want, but it doesn't mean that it's going to actually happen if both people aren't in it, If both people aren't in it, good luck. It'll never, ever, ever work, one-sided. It has to be both parties wanting it to work. These girls certainly had a full life with, wonderful experiences with their family and stuff. But it's so sad they're not here anymore to see where they would have ended up later on in life and who they would have become, Yeah, it absolutely takes both, Her friend just trying to comfort her, telling her that they're strong and things will work out. But, she even mentions the therapy, and this is where Shanann had said that they can't even afford that, which is unfortunate. I feel like if you're out there in a marriage and things are crumbling, make those sacrifices to save that if you truly love each other, right? That was something that gave me a segue, making me think that they were just kind of in routine mode, of what needed to happen with Bella and Celeste and day-to-day activities and keeping the house clean and stuff like that, Hey, Damon. Yay. I'm so glad you made it. Right on. The word's blurry. Try refreshing your screen, hon. I don't know if I don't think I can reload this page. I don't know.